Hello.
Joe Biden.
Joe Biden.
That was right.
I'm not allowed to use John Madden anymore. The fucker decided to off himself.
John Madden. Joe Biden. Margaret Thatcher. Oh God, she showed up in my mirror.
I need to quote Auntie Donna now and just be like, ah, yes, she's a real Margaret Thatcher to my coal mines, that one.
You know, what's something that we here in America have never understood is, do the British people really like Margaret Thatcher, or do you really fucking hate her? Because sometimes I think it's both.
At once. You'd be correct.
It depends how rich you are.
Pretty much.
The more money in your pocket, the more Margaret Thatcher seems to look sexier.
I think there's like two definitions to it. There's two definitions to if you like Margaret Thatcher or not, and that is how much money you've got and how far down south you live.
Yep. This also be true.
Yeah, because as soon as you reach the north, it's just a blanket hatred for Margaret Thatcher.
Funnily enough, though, I'm pretty sure money still works exactly the same way, so they both correlate exactly the same.
So
no one in Newcastle has more than like £10.
Yep,
that is absolutely true.
She's kind of like America's Sarah Palin, where
who the fuck is Sarah Palin?
She was the person that ran for thingy, weren't it?
There's a lot of thingies you can run for in America.
The one that looked like Bayonetta.
No,
that doesn't help.
No, that's not her. I know who you're talking about, but that's not Sarah Palin. I will explain Sarah Palin after the video because
it's Alaska bitch.
Yeah, it's Alaska bitch. It's Bridge to Nowhere's Alaska bitch who is very.
I only know her because she was in an epic rap battles once.
She was in an epic rap battles
against Lady fucking Gaga.
Yes, these are two things we can compare and put together. Sarah Palin and Lady Gaga.
Well, yeah, that's the whole point. They did that, and also, you know, with a rap in there, apparently.
Are you sure it wasn't a rap beginning with C?
Alrighty, what about this D&D game? All this preparation and stuff. What are we doing today, Larry? What are we doing today?
Well, that nicely took us up to 3 minutes.
I can't believe you left Jericho.
You left Jericho?
Scratch that. Took us up to 3 minutes 13.
I don't know who Jericho is, but I'm absolutely ashamed that you left him.
You should be. Wait, you left Jericho?
He is indeed the cat that, when left behind, has an accidental tendency to commit genocide.
Oh, yeah, I know who Jericho is. Never mind.
Really? I've just said that out loud. I realised just how up your alley that character is. Characters that accidentally murder people and left to their own devices? Yeah. That sounds like Sansa.
Batshit fucking crazy characters, yeah.
Oh, I never said anything about batshit crazy. Although...
if you're left to your own devices and you're committing genocide, you're batshit fucking crazy.
Accidental genocide. Most of the time.
Still batshit crazy.
Genocide if you win.
This is already pain.
Still batshit crazy.
This is already pain. Quite literally, the first timestamp I've made is from the start to 4 minutes.
I'd like to point out the craziest thing I did yesterday was get annoyed at the not the time traveling, no, wrong thing I hate.
The immortal child.
The soul immortal child, right? That's the worst thing I did yesterday. May I remind you that Luke was huffing a dragon like it was cocaine?
Yeah. But Luke's not here as much.
No wonder if he keeps saying that. Anyway, greetings everyone and welcome back to the dark sides of Runeterra before I have to extend the timestamp.
So, what do you reckon the Lee Garrysmon animation of Luke huffing a dragon like cocaine looks like? And more importantly, how hard do we have to bully her into making that?
430 to 507. I
It's
can
okay,
see
we
now
can-
why I
we
stopped
can go-
doing these for a while.
Bless you.
I don't know why I'm having coughs. I think it's because... Oh, no, I know why I'm having coughs. Because when I were having my dinner, like, it was sausage, chips and beans, and 4 sausages, 2 of them were just normal Malders, the third of them were a chili one just out of nowhere. And that's still
Sausage.
hitting me. Anyway, great stuff. Welcome back to Dark Tales of Runeterra before we spend 10 minutes shitposting. Last
I
time,
mean, it's not even 2 o'clock yet, so we still got time.
last time, fuck.
Bless you.
Be back in a minute.
I paused quickly to take a drink. There. Anyone would think I'd have to COVID again. So last... Why... Why does this keep happening? This is the curse of me saying, yeah, no, Dion can have the day off. So, last time, you all did the Snowdown adventure.
Bro, you didn't even go after him, you hit the gate. The friggin' dog walking into the bathroom, staring at you and going, right, now that I've seen you, I don't need to move again.
Lay's gonna murder everybody in this chat because we can't get this damn game started.
Hello, I return.
I've got 3 timestamps before I've even fully said last time what happened.
Is that even remotely surprising?
No, unfortunately. No.
Guys.
So, last time.
Last time on Runeterra bad. I beat the fucking DM to it. By the sounds of things.
Last time, Snowdown happened. Let's just leave it at that. You loaded a new spell. Things happened. I was about to say Jericho grinded up, but no, you're Alekxander grinded up on alternate Draven.
Oh.
I didn't say that, did I? I've just seen what Santa changes now to. I didn't say Devil Darlings, did I?
Ow.
No, I was just trying to get you to by changing it, but I was too late.
You were too late, but you still installed paranoia into me. So, we ended it. Give me a sec.
Bless you.
I don't know why this is happening. I'm allergic to actually getting plotline done. So
Off
last
you go
time,
over there,
so,
honey. A plot.
so you oh, fuck's sake! It's like each time I try to talk, I can feel it coming back up. I won't mind if
This
you're
is
just.
going to be a long session.
I blame the
Shall we
fact.
just reschedule to 8:15? Give Lee a chance to learn how to words.
It's not the spice anymore. It's just like a thickness at the back of my throat.
Oh, that's just me, darling.
What?
Stop.
I feel like we just reversed roles from last week.
Mom, pick me up, I'm scared.
I mean, seeing as we're on a roll next week, both rolls same time. Let's go.
Let's go 8:30 to 9. So the Snowball.
Please don't animate that.
The Snowball.
Please. I don't want to see a cat on whatever the fuck you use at fucking 69 in each other cheers. I'm not into that shit.
I don't know the time stamp.
Go, pester fucking Anthony.
Guys!
We're never gonna get this started. Alrighty.
So
Never gonna get this started.
Thank you for watching.
we ended
And
it
that's all
with
the
a
time we have.
We ended it with a snowball fight. So
I missed it.
yes, you did. Did you also miss the
No,
fact that I
we
gave
lost
everyone
track.
a special spell?
Excuse me.
I'll take that as a
Yeah.
yes, you did. So essentially,
Yes,
put,
but-
But Alekxander didn't have an orb anyways.
Yeah, he doesn't have an orb.
that's a good point.
Not
I
that
need to
he-
find
not
a way
that he
to
would
give
use
him
it.
one. That's also a good point.
Yeah.
Okay, so
You're not actually answering my question. In fact, you've actually tripled my quantity of questions. What? And what?
Just know
Oh,
at the
balls.
moment,
Ignore
you're
the level.
eventually going to get
Ignore the level.
you're going to get a gift, and it's okay.
We'll just do a quick little correction there to the timeline thing and say that you would have also been given an orb, Alekxander, to go along with everyone else's, which has
What?
that spell right there that Kuiper's just put up.
Or you can just have mine, because I've still not got anything I will use.
And it would also... Would it come preloaded with Smite, or would you have to go back to do that? No, I'm going to say you'd have to go back and do that. So you won't have Smite, but you will have the mark/dash. I
Okay.
don't remember calling it that, but sure. So, the Snowball Fight happens. And after a while of just some joyous back and forth, you're all led back to the map room. And I'm going to say, one by one... Well, there goes Pinco. One by one, you are all going to be led off by Gwen. And for those
Which
that need
one's
a quick
Gwen?
catch up, she's the girl with the scissors, the living doll.
Yeah.
She is going to lead you all, one by one, off to a separate little room. And we're going to do this in the order that I've written these down. That's actually quite a good look. So first things first, she's going to take Alari to one side. Now I'll have to give her the stats for this thing afterwards, but 5 minutes or so passes. Now Alari comes out with a brand new look. Essentially put, she now has a Sentinel uniform, which is white and gold. Quite a fancier version of what she normally wears. And she is holding what seems to be a fancy quarterstaff. And
Very
I
nice.
will let people make an investigation check on this.
How has Roll20 crashed? I've been here like 5 minutes!
We've been
Yeah,
here
no,
longer,
Roll20
but it's just that she posted up between now and then.
I've been in hell for about 20, but only in Roll20 for 5. Just
Oh my
want to roll
God.
the funny.
Speaking of which, apparently someone's... I forgot where it is now. Where the Gates of Hell thing is, that giant fire pit, apparently the president of that place is trying to seal it up. So, I'm assuming you're having some issues there, Santa.
Yeah, I very much am. What was it that you needed me to roll?
It was an investigation.
Okay, cool.
Actual
Mariah,
level is...
Alekxander, and...
I'm having slight problems with Roll20.
I got back in.
Oh,
I
no,
just
So I'm
needed
just
to do a funny
restarting it now.
refresh.
not again.
What
No,
level is that spell?
It doesn't have a level.
So it's basically a cantrip.
Yes.
Yeah.
Do I have permission to unwinterify it? I would like to forget that that season exists.
I mean, you could just call it like a bolt of cold or like a bolt of ice, something that goes more along
Works
with a
for me.
Freljord kind of thing.
Alright, time to pretend I know how to fucking spell that! Well,
What, Freljord?
George. Oh, okay. I was
F-R-E-L,
correct. That
Jord.
works. I guessed correctly.
Okay. So,
Everything's involved. Let's get some
oh,
synonyms.
there's Mariah's.
I almost rolled intimidation.
Okay. I was going to say Potoo's the one that hasn't rolled one yet. Yes, you
Alari
intimidate the
walks
staff.
in, she's like, give me that.
Just,
Okay.
just cocksgun, Gib. What did you roll? The Ranna?
Keep in mind they might be a little bit slow in today's session.
Yeah, that's why I'm keeping an
Because
eye
they've
on the
got
chat
some-
to see if
yeah.
they... Anyway, we've had 3 passes, so the info can be passed on if need be. So we'll do this in order. Waffleberg, you do indeed see that this has...
She got a 17.
Okay. Waffleberg and Potoo. You both see this staff to have symbols of the Sentinels on it. And yeah, again, like embedded gold within it. Mariah, you
Yep.
notice that it seems to be split into 3 sections, hold together. You kind of suspect this may be some kind of transforming weapon.
Oh,
Kuiper, you notice that, but also notice it seems to radiate with a, well, like a radiance energy. You think this weapon's going to do extra radiant damage if used.
Very pretty.
So, with her done, I'll just say what it is in the chat here, and then I'll have to paste it in the actual chat for Dion to add later. This is an evolving 3-section quarterstaff. It's finesse for both versions.
Waffleberg thinks we've gone a little too bougie, haven't we?
It's finesse for both versions. Counts as a monk weapon for when Delris uses it. And basically, when Alari's using it, it's a quarterstaff. When Delris changes to Delris, it becomes a nunchuck. And it deals 1d10 bludgeoning plus 1d8 radiant plus your dex. So I'll post that into there so that she can act later. Next up that will be taken would be Mariah. And you again,
oh,
5 minutes pass. Actually, I'm going to say a bit longer for Mariah. Most of that is trying to tame the earth and trying to tame what may be left in the her. Like, she quite literally would have gone to try to sort it out, realise there's a tiny kingdom left in ruins in there, and be like, do you want this removing?
the Middle Ages are going to begin soon. They can build up from it. So it can stay.
And yet Waffleberg's the one that everybody worries about.
So,
It doesn't matter if I've got an economy in my hair or not. At least I'm helping the environment.
sure.
Yeah. I mean, your economy and your hair crashed the moment that like half of them went.
Next time it will not.
So, Mariah returns after 10 minutes with Gwen in a similar looking Sentinel uniform. Similar to kind of like fancier versions of the clothing she already had. With a fancy new ribbon tying her hair back into what seems to be a large ponytail at the back. And she is holding now what seems to be some kind of sniper rifle.
I'm gonna kill some people now. Bye.
Rebecca,
Yes.
this gun is called the Sentinela. I'll type that in the chat.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Basically, Spanish for Sentinel, because I know that's the theming that you've always done with your gun names.
Oh no.
Yes.
It's just a
Because I
cold
love
version of
Spanish
fucking
so
do me!
much.
It uses dex still. Its range is still 120 feet. Its attack damage, 1d12 piercing, plus 1d8 radiant, plus your dex.
Oh.
Essentially, but may seem a bit weaker than your normal gun, but against the undead, it's going to be much more powerful. Because remember, undead take double from radiant. Again, I'll throw it into the D&D chat. Who would be next to be taken up? That would be Potoo. So Potoo's led off, measured up, measured once and twice, comes back, and Potoo is not wielding a new weapon. Potoo is instead fitted what seems to be a fancy buckler. Potoo, this is the Sentinel's buckler. If you're attacked by anything undead, you will gain an extra +2 AC against them, and you can use a reaction to make one attack and add 1d8 radiant damage to said attack. And the main reason you've been given this is you've been told Sentinel is just as effective as a Sentinel weapon against the undead. I believe I messed it up. Did I say Sentinel is just as effective?
Yeah, you said Sentinel is just as effective as Sentinel. Yep.
Legion is
Hi,
just as
Legion,
effective.
you got a new name.
Yeah, again, it's in the D&D chat. Who would be next taken? Waffleberg.
Waffleberg will not be taken. Waffleberg is Waffleberg. You will never
might-
take me.
They might give you something cool.
Fine.
Okay,
Waffleberg will go alone.
That was
Yep.
easy.
so you're taken.
That's because Wilhelm's behind you, ready to kill you if anything happens to me.
What was that
You
last
just see a pig. You just see a pangolin behind you with a pistol to the back of your head.
It was roughly that.
Uh,
So, you're taken. It's going to take a bit extra time as well, just purely because, well, for two reasons.
Waffleberg's a squirmy bastard.
3 reasons then. Because you're a squirmy bastard. Because that is a giant floof of hair, almost as bad as Mariah's.
Oh yeah, it's like feathers everywhere.
But they're also, with your help, doing a bit of an upgrade to Wilhelm. And you and Wilhelm,
Nice. Wilhelm will. If Wilhelm's coming, he will give the pistol to the little blue mole.
oh god, all 3 of them are armed now. It's a good job the mole doesn't have, fingers to pull a gun's trigger. Because some of them...
That's actually. Actually, I think the blue mole does have fingers.
There's one way to find out.
He's
I have
got
this
little
finger.
claw things, doesn't he?
He does. I don't know if they'd be small
Yeah,
enough to
so
fit through a thing, but still. Anyway.
I mean, that's true. That's true.
Wilhelm and Waffleberg emerge with fancy new duds. Wilhelm's been given a fancy little jacket that is flexible enough to still allow him to roll up. And Waffleberg and Wilhelm are now holding identical pistols. And yes, I realise just how bad this is going to be. These guns
You're so-
together are called the Ricochet. They use your deck still, the range is 100 feet. And they do 1d10 piercing plus 1d8 radiant plus dex. And these things are so small and compact they can be easily hidden. Which I do realise is the worst thing to give to Waffleberg, as now that means he can easily steal it.
Yes.
Kuiper, you will be taken next.
You did not send the stats for that.
I have not yet because I still copy pasted.
Oh, okay.
Remember.
I just didn't know if you...
Both you and Wilhelm get one.
Yes. Wilhelm, the robotic pangolin, gets a pistol.
Yes.
Of course.
Yes.
So,
The robotic pangolin that is follows all orders from Waffleberg gets a pistol.
Kuiper,
Yes.
you're now taken.
No.
Diana will actually go along with you.
Interesting.
Because as you emerge, like 5 or 10 minutes later, yeah, again, fancy duds, but slightly different from everyone else's. Mainly as these also double up as like priest robes for the Lunari.
Jack, no.
What?
Good, he wasn't listening.
It's
Very
fine.
nice. Could be a little more undercover, but much appreciated.
She just watches everyone else who's quite literally wearing white and gold. It's like, I don't think undercover is anything these people do. And
Very well.
you now have a fancy staff called the Moon's Guidance. This one's a bit more complicated, so forgive me for a sec. This staff allows you to make a ranged blast each turn. It's 60-foot range, and it uses your intelligence to hit.
Ooh, lovely.
And it deals 1d12 radiant damage. On top of that, it has 8 charges, and you recharge 1d8 on a short rest. Basically, if you use your staff to channel a spell through, you can add 1d8 radiant onto that spell.
How lovely.
And you can make me a nature check with advantage, actually.
Okay. Nature.
Yeah, you investigate the staff, and you realise this is made from Targonite. Basically, it's a staff of
like
your...
That's not the stuff made from meteors, is it?
If I recall right, it is, yeah, quite literally.
Ooh.
The stuff made from
Yeah.
special gems and stuff found in the meteors from Targon. And it's not just emblazoned with
Which is literally just taking.
It's not just emblazoned with Sentinel symbols, but also Lunari symbols. And last but not least, Alekxander's taken.
I really hope I don't have to wear same silly Nazi costume that everyone else is now wearing.
If you still want to remain shirtless, I can make sure to not include that in the measurements.
Please, God, no.
As long as it is somewhat similar to Alexander's previous design, Alexander is happy. And yes, that does not include shirt child.
I mean, in defense,
Oh.
Waffleberg doesn't wear a shirt either. I just wear a coat.
Go paddless or go home.
Although I do have feathers, so I guess, you know.
So, they take into your account just your basic designs that you normally had, and modify those just to accompany the whole colour scheme of the Sentinels. But they're also going to add a bit of extra flair into there. A bit of blue is added into the colour scheme to represent the Volibear, as well as the Volibear's symbol.
Alright, Alexander can get behind this pair of pants.
On top of that,
Preferably in them as well, but
you are handed a new axe to use. This
she
axe,
just sort of looks at his big sword and goes, better be a bloody good axe, because this is a bloody good sword.
the axe is called the Fury of the North. Uses your strength, 3d6 slashing plus 1d8 radiant plus your strength. And the radiance does indeed stack with the smite.
Oh dear lord.
This is a axe from the Freljord, specifically made by the Winter's Claw And you could feel like a chill running through this weapon. You can make me an Arcana, and anyone else near Alekxander at this point can also make me an Arcana.
His axe.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Potoo, you've felt this chill before. You believe there's a shard of true ice embedded within this axe. Oh, that reminds me, did I paste the thing into there? I did not. Just give me a sec. Kuiper, that's yours.
Thank you.
And that would be Alekxander's.
Alekxander, who has sort of like a holster on his back for 3 massive weapons, proceeds to take out a great axe from in between a sword and a fucking maul, just puts it down and goes, "New axe."
You have been replaced. And with
I
you
just
all,
need to get very fancy sledgehammer, and I finished trifecta of overpowered, oversized weapons.
isn't Trifecta free?
Yes, trifecta is free. That is because I have. Oh shit! The NHS are calling me. Alekxander will have to be back in a minute.
Ah yes, the NHS have gotten onto him. Did you know that true ice is bad for your health? So, after you have all been given your new weapons and your new duds, Senna will just look to you all. I'd suggest that you all go get some rest. You're going to need it because tomorrow we strike. We are heading to the Shadow House tomorrow. First thing at dawn. Get your preparations in need. Get everything that you need to do sorted. The base is going to be protected while we're out, by the way.
They rung me for a grand total of maybe 4 fucking seconds before hanging up. I'm gonna stab an NHS worker. Where's Dion's mother?
Oh,
Currently sick and isolating.
Can I stop them from there?
So, she mentions that the base is going to be protected while you're out. And Stellara will look to you all and be like, I figure taking, well, a child into battle might not be the best thing, so I'm going to be staying behind looking after Rumpa while you're gone.
appreciated.
Mainly because we don't want, you know, a ruined Umpa.
Shudders.
Wait, we don't want this?
Just side eyes Waffleberg.
Hang on, I'm about to learn how to voice now.
Yeah, we don't want this. Okay.
So,
Can I ask a couple of questions about the staff?
Go for it.
Can I use it as a spell focus?
Yes, that if you use it as a spell focus, that's when you get the arcane addition into it if you use a charge.
Okay. So I can add that damage to any spell.
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes. There are reasons why I am doing this. It's so I can not feel too bad if I accidentally throw an overpowered enemy at you. So it's like, is this thing overpowered? Yeah. Did I mention it's undead subtype?
Oh, good lord.
What was the other
I mean, there's
question?
only like one undead.
So, is there anything people are wanting to do before morning?
Anything you need to do, Moon Man?
No. No, I'd be fine.
Cool. Gonna work on a contingency plan. Mariah!
Yeah.
I need to go into your hair to find the self-destruct button real fast.
Be careful of the ruins, the historical.
Yeah. I'm from Piltover / Zon / Shurima / a lot of places living a long life. I know how history works.
That's good. I trust you.
Yeah.
It's
I bloody dub.
it's if you get attacked and hit. Basically, I'm doing it off the rules of how Vengeful Assault works. So if they attack you and they manage to hit you, then you can get the attack back. Anyway, carry on.
Waffleberg's going into Mariah World to, at this point, what I could only imagine is a fortified position with with just fucking tech shit, and Waffleberg's just gonna start working on his contingency plan, which is a self-destruct on Mariah, because he still has the fire orbs, the pearls.
I've just realised what you've done.
I'm
Ah,
gonna
yes,
go, babe.
Yeah, contingency plan. I'm going to kill off another player's character by making a blow up insert.
I'm not gonna kill off Mariah. No, never.
I will be a worthy sacrifice.
It's okay. There's a very unlike. We're probably never gonna end up. I mean, your mind's never gonna be taken. Damn it! I should have done this with somebody that probably wouldn't have getting taken over. Oh well.
I should have done this with someone who won't be taken over. Moonman! Get your ass here.
Also, as Waffleberg does this, he is going to assist in fixing the economy and start up the Church of Waffleberg.
I feel special.
I need to check something. Was that a certain roll that can be made on these sheets? Also, let me just bump Alari's health back up to maximum while I'm here.
Oh shit! Yeah, are we taking a long rest technically?
Yeah, it'll count as long rest. Make me a religion check.
Make a religion. Okay, let's make a religion. That's a 19? No, sorry, that's a 19. That's a 19.
So you corral. What eggplants are left? Oh, the paupers, the lesser peasants. And you start up the cult. Sorry, the Church of Waffleberg. It's totally not a cult.
I
No.
am your Messiah, and I have cometh to tell you, you're doing a good job. And, yeah, just give yourselves a pat on the backs, you know?
So remember when I was joking about this last time you came down, Rebecca? Where
Yeah.
it quite literally going to be, once the Eggplant King returns to your herd, all the peasants are going to be like, King, I didn't vote for you. I didn't vote for no king.
This is
why.
what's gonna happen.
This is why.
Yep.
Also, I demand a statue of me. if that wasn't obvious of me.
A lot of gas, just like, okay. You see
Yeah.
several of them that were architects scrunch up papers and throw them away quickly and start anew.
Yes.
So, you all get your rest.
Yeah, Waffleberg's gonna climb out of Mariah World.
I need to get a map to just show Mariah World.
Just
So-
gonna climb out of it, go to his bedroom.
You all get your rest. And as morning comes, you all gather back down, just for your quick provisions, quick meal, before being led to the map room. Right. The plan is, we're going to go off, we're going to see if we can find this bastard Viego, try and take him down. You lot seem to have you lot were given a different little plan to, given this whole Jade Orb situation that happened. Because we know he's in league with Fresh at the moment. If
Sorry,
any-
Alekxander's just come back from the funny NHS people. What seems to be going on?
You've had a night's rest, you've basically long rest. And you've been told that you were to get the long rest because in the morning you were all being sent to the Shadow Isles, which is the island you've always been told you can go punch it.
Is it time to fight the fucking island?
Yes.
Alekxander's woken up late.
Alekxander's already on the island. You just don't realise it yet.
He just goes, what? And he teleports to the island immediately.
Alekxander
Fucking
has
right,
waited
just
very,
punch
very long time to fight island. Ever since Alekxander was little boy. Obviously, Alekxander is kidding, but that is besides point.
So,
Sorry, I also, what is Fresh? I do not remember this name.
This tomato's fresh.
we don't know if you've encountered him yet. He's the advisor, I guess it is, to Viego. You'll know him when you see him.
Is he a
Skeleton-
pig?
Yes, one of the biggest dicks, in fact.
I said pig.
No,
Then I
Oh,
probably don't know him.
Is it the horse?
no.
What?
Although sightings have been said that he is back on the islands.
Is it the weird squid thing? No, wait, that wasn't Shadow Island. That was
Maybe
horse,
if I
wasn't
fight Island hard enough, fate will give wife back. That would be nice.
Hey, it worked for me.
Oh my god!
What?
Actually, I may not want my wife. She might. Me and she might come out.
Lucian just shrugs and looks at Senna and be like, well, Fresh took her from me. I fought hard and she came back.
I didn't. I did.
You
I
two are in a
honestly did not
relationship.
expect this to line up as well as it had. Anyway, how are
So,
we getting to island?
the same way we're beginning everywhere else. Get around your focus, which is Pebble for you lot, which Alari has.
I mean, you did that once, but fair. Alright, teleportation circle time.
Yep.
Understood.
So, are you all ready to head off to the Shadow Isles, or is there anything anyone wants to do beforehand?
A fucking a little text box shows up. This is the point of no return for the main quest line. Is there any side quest you wish to finish up before you go?
Yes, Waffleberg would like to go all the way to Noxus and fix some of the Black Rose issue before. No, I'm kidding.
That's still a plot line going on, don't worry, that'll carry on after this plot line.
Just gonna bypass the hours and hours and plot line.
That's still a thing that'll happen. This is just the Enter the Sentinels of Light plot line.
Waffleberg's good to go whenever everybody. Oh yeah, Waffleberg should probably also give people goodbyes. Bye. If Waffleberg's not back, kill everybody. Is Delara?
Umpa just gives a salute.
If Waffleberg's not back, just know Kuiper died brave.
I wouldn't doubt it.
Alrighty. That's all of Waffleberg's friends.
Umpa will give Alari like one last quick hug just in case. And with that, you all gather around Alari, and a bright light surrounds you. And you find yourselves, as the light fades, at what seems to be a broken dock, with the large island looming ahead. It seems to be like a large docklands area, just where you are at the moment.
Was
the
this
mists-
island always this big?
With the mist circling and encroaching all around. This is where I can drag you to here.
Ranna has to go.
Okay, Ranna. So, we drag you to here. And you find yourselves at the drowned port. And you can make me perception checks. It's not going to be a high DC. Can I just state at this rate? Kuiper may as well just keep his eyes closed and just let Lyra tell him everything.
Yeah, that's basically what he does. Kuiper is just buried in his book at all times.
Perception, Alekxander?
Alexander doth not need a perception. His muscles feel the area. It's like a fucking radar.
So, Kuiper, you don't really see much until Lyra quite literally adjusts your head out to the book. Mariah and Waffleberg, you see a large building looming over the docks. And a pathway leading up to it. And oddly enough, it seems to be... I will give this to... Lyra wouldn't know because she's an animal. I will give this to you, Waffleberg. This building seems to be some kind of academy. Just left to ruins.
This is not the building. I was about to ask, since we're on a dock, if it was very lighthousey. But no, it's okay. It's an academy.
Yep. Mainly because I'm going off the map of the Ruined King game here for this, and it has certain locations, thingy and the dots, which go to each film. Given what it's called, I'm assuming that's where it is. Although it may have the lighthouse built into it, given the roof.
Yeah, they never actually say in the lore where the lighthouse actually is, just on the coast, so it might be one in the same building.
Indeed.
But Waffleberg just kind of looks up at it. Man, I thought we left the academy stuff behind and built over. Why does everybody have to build giant buildings for schooling and stuff? Get an education, kids. Get an education.
This is where you find out there's just a ruined Heimerdinger. Ruined T-Hex.
I mean, Ziggs destroyed it. We can't do. Anyways, I guess we go there. I mean, that screams big, scary building where bad guys obviously are.
Not yet.
Oh, okay.
No. Two different conversations there. I was trying to be handy to her, not yet. Because
the voices are telling me no. Let's not go. Instead, let's walk into the ocean, Nautilus for a bit.
What I need to know from you lot is, how are you going to be approaching this? Are you going to rush on ahead? Go quietly, go stealthily, that kind of stuff?
I mean, should we just go the normal nonchalant way that we...
We are
particularly good at scouting ahead.
Are we?
Yes, we have Potoo, we have Lyra. You have Wilhelm.
Yeah, but
All
we're
the
not
small
very.
creatures.
We're good at scouting. We're not very good at ambush and stealth.
But it's always good to have at least that one upper hand.
Fair enough. Wilhelm can't fly, but I can chuck him like a bolt. Oh, no. I keep forgetting I have cars. I always forget I have cars. The fucking other Egyptian vulture's just gonna look up. Rah!
So, if
was
you're
you-
sending people to
Perfect.
scout out ahead, I will say that this is preparation for this kind of thing, so
Yep.
I want you to choose one of you among us to roll me a d20, and you can add 5 onto it.
I choose Josh.
Oh god, you're trusting me. Alright.
I choose
D20 plus
Josh.
5.
I believe in you.
What's this for?
This is for my table that I've made.
I choose you. 17, eh?
Oh. Okay, you've already hit the 20 or above encounter. Which is interesting.
That was a 12 plus 5.
Oh, right, sorry. In that case, it's still an encounter, so eventually Lyra and what was your vulture called again?
Cause. K-O-S.
They will circle back to you after a bit and say that they've seen something quite suspicious nearby. They
Like-
will try and show you where it is.
Okay. Just because Waffleberg looks like an Egyptian vulture does not mean he speaks Egyptian vulture. Waffleberg will. I mean, can't we just look through their eyes?
I don't know, can you?
Yeah.
Hello, I
our
returned
familiar-
from NHS round 2. What's happened?
Josh, we can look through our familiar's eyes, can't we?
Oh, can you? One
I
sec.
think so. Where's the
Familiar, that's familiars. As long
Yeah,
as it's
find-
within 100 feet of you, you can communicate with it telepathically and see through its familiar's eyes with an action and hear what it hears until you start your next turn, gaining the benefits of any special senses they might have.
Okay.
Yeah.
So as you two scout ahead with them, seeing through their eyes, you would see, and I'm going to roll to see how many. Only one. So it's a bit hard to spot at first among all the plant life and ruined roots and such. But you see one of these. Wait. Just realised that given this map, some of this is going to be blocked off vision-wise, so I've got to try and plant this somewhere where you'll all still be able to see it. But you see one of these running around.
How big is that?
I'd say that would be roughly half your height. So roughly up to Waffleberg's knees. It just seems to be keeping a close eye on you from a distance.
Oh wait, so they can see us?
It can see you, yes, but it doesn't seem to be doing too much. It just seems to be observing.
The moment Waffleberg realizes they can see him, he's going to snap back from cause and he's going to start Fortnite dancing.
Kuiper through Lyra, you would see it actually just a look of confusion.
Mariah will happily join in.
They just start doing what's it called
Why?
the Dougie. They just both start doing the Dougie.
It's a good job that. Yeah, now I'm assuming you're sharing in this confusion.
Yep.
It's just looking, just utmost confusion at these two dancing. You just in a kind of a trance. I don't know what Alexander's reaction is to this.
Alexander's probably pretty used to, Waffleberg fucking Phoenyrie dancing.
That is true, unfortunately. It will then look up and spot Lyra.
Lyra will get a bit closer.
It doesn't seem to do too much.
Very curious Zeeble.
Yep, Still's just watching. How close is Lyra getting?
Should probably have a fly around it.
Yeah, it just kind of turns on the spot to keep it focused on it.
And she lands in front of it until it does something.
Once Lyra lands in front of it, it will just raise its little nubby arms and just grab either side of Lyra's face and just stare into Lyra's eyes, just like tilting the head sideways. Before making some kind of odd little noises, kind of like a. And you will see it run towards the academy.
Okay.
Yeah,
With Lyra still grabbing Lyra by the cheeks, just like ah.
Hey, let's Lyra go. What does it? That's actually.
Lyra's gonna follow.
Okay. So Lyra's following. The rest of you. You see this thing quite literally run off. Lyra's following close behind. Kuiper's still in a trance.
Cause is sticking around, making sure that there's no other creatures nearby.
Not that I can see at the moment, no.
Well, Waffleberg is going to look at Moonman. Is it an ambush?
No, it's a little stone wood creature.
Oh no, yeah, I saw what it was. Just like, is it leading us into an ambush?
It ran towards that place. The academy, is it?
I'm assuming it's an academy. Looks academy like that. Looks like a pilt, which makes me think academy.
How should we go ahead with this?
I mean, yeah.
Okay.
Unless we're gonna be horrifically maimed, like, you might as well just go knock on the door. Is there a door to the building? Did he close the door behind him?
No, he did not. There is a wide open door. From what you can see from that distance.
Waffleberg has made many traps in his life, and he knows a trap when he sees a trap, and it's okay. Waffleberg's gonna walk in.
Oh, you're quite a bit of a distance from it still. Like it's going to be a bit of a walk today.
Yeah, he's walking to it.
Okay. So I'm going to say, how many encounters will this be? You know what? Given that there is 4 of you and 1 of you's already rolled. Waffleberg, Alexander, or Mariah. Roll me a d20, one of you.
I vote on Mariah.
Waffleberg already did.
Okay. Waffleberg, as you're walking up, you think you hear some kind of droning sound coming from behind.
Does Cause or Wilhelm detect anything?
They're hearing it as well. In fact,
Oh,
you're
if
all hearing this noise coming from behind.
Waffleberg is non-conspicuously going to try and look back. I mean, he's a bird. His eyes are on the side of his head. So he's just gonna try to look back and see what's causing that if he can.
Okay. Are the rest of you looking as well?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Make me perception checks, all four of you. Okay. Okay. So what would that have been with the 9 plus?
That would have been 9 plus 3. That would have been 12.
Okay. Waffleberg and Alekxander, you look out and you think you just see like a large ship in the distance in the sea, just drifting by. Kuiper and Mariah, you see a bit more detail in this. I'm going to have to probably throw this down somewhere where it's like the here-ish because it's a long rather than a tall. But do you see essentially put that in the ocean?
What is
How
that?
lovely. Whoa, Dad.
Everyone, look. Does that?
I'm glad that we don't have to fight that. Right.
You can make me a wisdom check, Alekxander.
Kuiper's like, does that boat have teeth? Is that a boat? That's no, the boat's on top.
You're thinking that even though it definitely looks like it's somewhat corrupted by the Shadow Isles, it's still waterbound. As long as you don't go back too close to the ocean, you should be fine.
Yes, as long as we remember that we are here to fight islands and not to fight the water, we will be fine.
Let's press on and pretend that doesn't exist.
You do see it turn to what seems to be like a smaller boat. Just what seems to be like just a normal little rowboat. It just bites down into it and just shatters it with one bite. Before turning and just patrolling the coast. But yes, you now know that that thing is patrolling.
Oh, the picture just loaded for me.
Oh, damn it. It just
No,
deleted the picture.
it's okay. Is it the terror?
Yep.
Nice. I
So,
kind of assumed when you mentioned something in the water off the coast of the island.
given you two have done rolls, Mariah, I believe you were put up next for a roll. Roll me a d20. And I'm going to ignore doubles. Just purely because I don't think there's any point in you seeing the terror of the deep again. Just turn around. Oh, it's back. It's eating another boat.
Oh, it's closer.
I mean, there is a roll for that.
Oh look, now you see a freaking Jurga fish. Congratulations, now we're double screwed.
Rebecca?
Yeah.
Roll me a d20 for the next encounter.
8.
8 was that? Oh, 8, yes.
Yeah.
What is 8? Oh.
Is it not good?
Something that for some reason I wasn't expecting because I didn't. Give me a sec.
Oh, okay.
So I need to just quickly look up something. I should be more like that. Sorry, for all I prepared, I did not prepare for this one for some reason. Go figure. Jesus Christ, I'm trying to find something and it's not working. Sorry about this.
It's all good.
I guess that'll do. But now I've got to count the squares. One, two, three. There. Screw it, I can't be always counting the squares. We're just going to go for it like that. So, as you all patrol onwards a bit more, make me perception checks, please. As I
Do
try
I
and-
like the number 8 today for perceptions?
Oh, I was talking to myself. Perception.
Were you muted?
No, I had to talk to myself on roll 20, so I just.
Ah, okay. Well, that definitely doesn't match up. But then again, the scores are so faded in, it's fine. Okay, so. That's a nope. I'm going off Kuiper here, not Lyra, so that's a nope. Because Lyra's probably still keeping an eye on
Oh, yeah.
the little tree. So, Mariah, yes. Waffleberg? Oh, these are... Okay. Okay, 22. So, Kuiper and Alekxander, you don't see this. Which actually kind of... Oh, then again. It's fitting for one of you at least. But as you're walking along, the ground's getting a bit more wetter, a bit more swampy, where probably like the water's just been washing up and just settling. Creates a bit of more of a mire. And I'm going to have to roll between Alekxander and Kuiper here. So, odds Alekxander, evens Kuiper. Okay. Kuiper, you're just walking along. You step on what seems to be a log. Waffleberg and Mariah, you see an eye open up on this log.
I'm out. Bye bye. No.
Hmm?
No eye.
And I'm going to drag you over to the battle map. Because you see, rising up from the swamp, and I know I've got a picture of this thing, because these things have been encountered once before. That was the Freljord, it was before the Freljord. It was around that time. Please don't tell me I deleted these because I didn't think you'd be encountering them again. Did I quite literally do that?
We ran away from these, didn't we?
I don't believe you did.
I don't think we actually fought them.
You've seen them, but you never fought them. And yes, I deleted the picture. God damn it.
Hold on. I send it to you.
It's fine. I got. I've got it here. I can just use. But as you step accidentally on this thing and it starts to raise up, you see it drag up with it what seems to be a large cage. Kuiper, you've seen these before, as have you, Waffleberg and Mariah. Alekxander, these things are new to you. These things just look like giant crocodiles holding cages. Why would these be worrying?
Oh,
Alexander does not understand what he is looking at. Do all natural creatures on this island just hold, parts of a dungeon or something?
Oh, it's done it again, right? Give me a sec. Refresh the page because apparently it didn't like me dragging a picture onto the map. Do that, zoom out a bit, move a bit more there. Let me drag this shit finally. You see, this thing raised up from the swamp. But see what looks to be a large gator-like being holding a cage, just chuckling to itself. And yes, Kuiper, the one that you're stood on, it's going to try and make a grab at you. So this will be 1d20 plus... What's the strength modifier given? I'm going off stats for these things. +5.
+1. I can't win.
Yep. So make it with advantage because Mariah and Waffleberg would have given you a warning.
It won't do anything.
Nat 20
Yeah,
will.
it will.
Nat 20 will. Ah, yes, look, there it is. So just before it can grab you, you just kind of squeeze out of its grasp. Land back in the swamp with a thump. As this thing just stirs all of you down.
Alexander does need a reason to test no weapon.
Just lets out a guttural roar as you see 3 more rise up from the swamp.
Alexander needs 4 reasons to test no weapon. Yes.
And yeah, this is going to be where we roll initiatives.
Lovely.
These things have
Where are we? Log.
just
Log.
place yourself somewhere on the map. I'd presume near the log.
Log.
These guys get a -1
Log team.
and rolled an 18. Do that, do that. Copy, paste 3 more in. One of them obviously going to be near you lot. And 4th one down here. Get my turn order up. I need to add Mariah to that because she didn't. I need to drag Waffleberg onto the map because I remember. Never mind, there are 2 Wafflebergs on the map. Alari and Potoo are going to be just scouting the situation just to make sure nothing else comes while this happens. So 22 for you. 22.5 for you because you get a higher initiative bonus.
Yeah.
And then 18 for them. Meaning, we have Waffleberg up first.
Yes,
Waffleberg.
Waffleberg is up first. Waffleberg. So there are four angry crocodile monsters, each with their own little cage fetish.
It should also be noted, these things appear a lot larger than the one did in the Swamps of Zorn. Not the Swamps of Zorn, the Sewers of Zorn.
Yeah, Waffleberg kind of assumed this. Waffleberg is taking this assumption, and Waffleberg's just gonna shoot one of them.
Okay.
So let's go with the Kosha. That is 15 plus 7. That's going to be a 21?
That's a hit.
22?
On which one?
The one behind us.
Okay.
This one.
Yep, so that's a hit.
Yes. So that is the 110. That's the 1d8. So let's do that.
And
This
remember
is
to
the...
double the number on the d8.
Oh, is it 2d8?
Radiant does double damage to undead.
Oh, yes. Okay, yes. Thank you. That's 2 plus 10, so that's 12 plus 4. That is a total of 16 damage.
Okay.
And then now that Waffleberg's turn's over, Wilhelm's gonna shoot. So that's gonna be 17 plus 7. That's gonna be 24, which is probably a hit. He's shooting the same one.
Yep.
It's gonna be 10 plus 6. That's gonna be 16 plus 4. That's gonna be 20 points of damage.
Okay. I love how Ricochet now pops up for the attack.
Yeah, now it pops up. For some reason, things have just been going slow. Yeah, that's the end. That's the end of my turn.
Right. Mariah,
Yes.
it's your turn. This giant crocodile-type creature just burst up and tried to put Kuiper in a cage.
Oh, I'm gonna shoot it then.
Go for it.
Point
Is
blank
it just a
slaughter.
straight up D20?
I'll take that as you haven't added your new weapon to your sheet.
Well, I'll test it out, but I don't know if it will work. I tried.
Give me a... Centinela is there.
This is what I've done.
Your
I
dex,
don't
you're
know if it's right.
proficient, rage 120. Damage 1d6 piercing plus... That seems wrong. Give me a sec. It wasn't 1d6 piercing. It was 1d12
It's
piercing.
1d12. I put that in wrong.
1d12 piercing plus your dex plus 1d8 radiant damage. Yeah, now it should work. That's unfortunately a miss, but you do still get your 2
Yeah.
shots.
Oh, I got my 2 shots.
That's also a
Oh
miss.
my god.
Yeah,
Well,
that is adding your bonuses. It's just
yeah.
oof.
I just did not roll high at all for it.
Yeah, that is the big oofs, especially given it is now their turn.
Yeah.
So that was coming up here. That one's already quite nicely where it is. What is the movement speed of these guys? Given that this is... then they get 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50.
Ew.
They're using their swim speed.
Oh.
And this boy here is having to dash. So that one can't attack, the other three can. Let me see what these guys have. Makes 2 attacks. So the one in between everyone is going to bite Alekxander and it's going to smack Mariah with its tail. So this is +8. 16, Alekxander.
16 is just about it.
Okay. You are going to be taking 3d10 plus 5. Take 21 damage. This is
Right.
piercing. And you are grappled.
Oh, right then.
Well, a target is grappled, the target is restrained, and the crocodile can't bite another target. So basically you've turned it to only having 1 attack a turn. But it still gets its attack on Mariah with the tail. Mariah, 14.
That does not hit.
Okay. Second one. Bites Mariah, tail whipped to Kuiper. Mariah, that'll be a miss. Kuiper, 26.
Disadvantage, please.
With disadvantage. 12, won't hit.
Yes.
The last one, both attacks are on Waffleberg. Won't get the tail attack if the bite hits. 16.
Is this the defender wins or meter?
This is meet and beats, unfortunately.
Beat. Okay, cool. No, actually, to roll disadvantage because Wilhelm's near Waffle, so deflect attack.
Okay. 16.
That never works. It's okay. 16 does hit.
Okay. So you are also grappled and take 24 damage. Now just state, these aren't homebrew things. These are actual stats or something. And they're only challenge rating
Yeah.
5.
That's horrifying.
So,
4 CR5s. Ah! Oh my god.
I'm not gonna lie, I was expecting more people to be here. So,
Fair.
if you need Alari / Delris and Potoo to hop in, I can roll them initiatives.
Waffleberg's okay.
Okay, Alekxander, make me a athletics or an acrobatics to try and escape.
I mean, or I can stab it.
That is true. You are. Then again, you are restrained.
Yeah, and I can stab it.
Attack rolls against the creature have advantage, and the creature's attack rolls have disadvantage. So basically, you'd just be having a disadvantage.
So
on
what
your
you're
attack.
saying is fully reckless attack has no downsides.
That is absolutely fair. Just make me an attack. Make me your attacks then.
But first, angry.
Yep.
Aggro.
Hang on, I've got like 4 weapons now. 5 fucking weapons.
I would say pain, but I've seen how many. I would say pain, but I've seen quite literally how many weapons friggin' Serler holds on Wednesday. It is not fun playing a barbarian who is also a blacksmith making her own weapons.
You can still reroll die. Oh,
Yes, you can.
where'd my fucking radiant damage go? Oh, right, I didn't take it. Anyway.
So, yeah, that hits.
So it's 14. 18 slashing plus 4 radiant, and I'm gonna smite for shits and giggles.
Go for it.
We'll go for level 1 smite. They rung me, and I'm pretty sure they gave me the same place I rung yesterday, but yeah, I'll work with it, maybe. Well, fair enough. I'm trying to actually find my smite, because I've forgotten how much damage I actually do with normal smite, because, oh, what am I doing? It says right there, you blind! I think I can, actually, can I? That's a good question. I've never thought about this before. Wait a minute. Oh. Aye. Yeah, that's fair. So yeah, add an additional 7 radiant damage.
28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35.
I've probably looked this up before, but my brain went, you gotta look it up again now.
So that is 40 damage total. Given these things are undead, radiant does double. So that, yeah, that was stinging, and that was only one attack. And I believe you have extra attack.
Yes, I do. Oh, I'm not that tired, but right. Yes, of course. Why did I think that using my bonus action negated bonus? I need to get in the bin. Hang on. God, my brain is lagging.
Pink.
Alright. Where? There. Too many friggin' melee weapons. Oh! Iowa. Oh yeah, there's also additional 2 rage damage in the original time. Whatever! Right.
Okay, so.
Are you fucking ready? Because I'm gonna do that thing.
Do the thing.
Know, the thing.
Ah yes, the thing. Monkey. No, wait, wrong game.
I think 1 smite's good enough for this croc for now.
Okay, so 18, 20, 28 damage. Okay, yeah. My brain just had to work maths. So, yes, it is looking very rough. Should also be noted, unlike some of the other spiritual creatures you've fought before, these things do have a lot more of a solid feel to them. You feel like it's not just because of, oh, I killed it, oh, it's puffed into smoke. No, you feel like these things will leave a body. Mainly because I know how unsatisfying it is when something just puffs into smoke when you kill it.
Continue.
Kuiper.
Well, time to try this thing. Just gonna point his staff up, and of course 4 missiles come out of it.
Okay.
This will be at level 2 with alchemical cast, charged with
I see now why you was asking about that.
with Moon's Guidance.
Yeah.
All radiant. That was incredibly low.
I mean, it's still 20 damage to something.
Yeah.
So which one was that 22? Or is that a 20 on each of them?
On each of them.
Okay. The one holding Alekxander is barely just keeping a grip on it at the moment. That one's still looking fine. That one's still looking fine. That one was looking rough. it helps if I motion to you which ones those were. Just about holding on. Fine. Fine. Rough.
The top left one has Alexander.
Top one has Alekxander.
Um,
The bottom right one has Waffle. Is that you?
And I will. I'll stay put for now. Yeah.
Okay. Waffle. If you want to try and
Yes.
escape, you can make me an athletics or an acrobatics, or you could just go shoot.
Okay, you're going to have to fill me in on one.
Basically, since it bit you, you're grappled. And since you're grappled, a grappled creature's speed becomes 0 and it can't benefit from any bonus to speed. The condition ends if the grappler is incapacitated. The condition also ends if the effect is removed, blah blah blah. That doesn't help. We're looking for restraint, sorry. Speed becomes 0, can't benefit from any bonus. Attack rolls against the creature have advantage. The creature's attack rolls have disadvantage. So you're attacking with disadvantage. Anything's hitting you with advantage.
So it's got me in its mouth. This thing's a good size larger than me, right?
Pretty much. Oh, it's huge size.
Yeah. So if that's the case, it's got me in its mouth.
Yep.
And it's huge size. You can just hear laughing from the inside from Waffleberg. Making sure this isn't a preemptive laugh. It's not.
It's never a good sign, in character or out of character.
Waffleberg's in the creature's mouth,
Oh no.
which means the creature physically can't make a dexterity saving.
That is true.
Waffleberg is using Dragon's Breath at 3rd level. And we are going Fire for Heartburn. So that is 46 at 3rd level? That's 46 at 3rd level. Grapple me. Grapple me, please.
Okay.
That's 12 points of damage from the fire.
Yep.
That's not it though. Because yeah,
There's more.
but wait, there is more. Waffleberg is also using extra attack to... No, wait, hold on. Maybe that is it. Because extra attack doesn't... I didn't take the attack action. Never mind. That might be it. Yeah, that was it for Waffleberg. But you know who's not it? Who's also in the mouth of this thing? Because he's on Waffleberg's back?
Yep.
Wilhelm! And Wilhelm is also incapacitated in such a way. But you know what Wilhelm has in his inventory?
Go on.
one of Singe's fire bombs. Wilhelm's dropping that into the gator's stomach.
Okay, did I give you stats for those?
You never did.
So what you're saying is that theoretically I can now make them 1d1 damage.
I mean, they were
Theoretically, we could all get
going to
nuked.
blow. Yeah, they were going to blow up True Ice. This is not. This is not some like. Yeah, this is a pebble. This shit was
Oh,
going to be
God.
used for True Ice. This is a fireball.
Amazing. Oh no.
Waffleberg might die here because Waffleberg can't escape the explosion radius, or Waffleberg's going to team rocket out.
I'm gonna say this is gonna be centered on it.
I mean, it's from the inside, so.
It's hitting everything.
Oh.
Because this... I remembered what I was going to stat this thing off. This thing is statted off a fireball.
Oh,
It's-
that's great.
It's statted off a 6-level fireball.
Oh no!
So
Really?
about
No,
that misty
fifth
step I
level.
was about to do.
5th level, sorry. So 10d6.
Okay.
And the worst part is... Well, the two worst parts are... One, Alekxander is automatically failing since he is grappled.
No, because that gator has to make a dexterity saving throw, and wherever that gator goes, Alexander goes.
That is true. If the gator passes, Alekxander passes. So your save is reliant on the gator's save. Everyone else is... But because you are dropping this inside of it, everyone's getting disadvantage.
Wouldn't, though, in that defense, wouldn't they also take less hit damage because the force of the explosion going outwards would be stopped by the gator?
I'm
Because
gonna
these
say...
are corporeal beings, right? These
Yeah,
aren't like
I'm
just
gonna say...
spectral.
I'm going to say this. You, Wilhelm, and this thing are going to take the full 5th level.
So
Everyone else is going to be taking just a basic 3rd level fireball.
Just a basic one.
Just a basic 3rd level fireball.
In my defense, I did not realize it would be a 5th level fireball. Alrighty, here we go.
We've seen more of these go.
Oh,
So it's going to be the last two numbers minus off that for everyone else. So I'm going to need to make 3 Crocolith dex saves. Kuiper and Mariah dex saves with disadvantage. Kuiper, you're taking it as if... Kuiper, you're taking the full 36.
That's pretty lenient, to be honest.
That is, to be fair, it wasn't that strong of a bomb.
I appreciate that.
What is their dex? Oh, God.
I saw it coming.
So guess what? This is their dex. That's a fail. That's a pass? Oh, no, wait, with disadvantage. That's a fail, sorry.
Yeah, that's a fail.
That's failed, that's a fail. Well, the first one failed because it with a 5 and a 16. This one's failing anyway, but let's see if it crit fails. It doesn't. Last one. Doesn't crit fail. So all 3 of them fail. So, Kuiper, you're taking the 36.
Yep.
35, 31, 30, 20.
Waffleberg's taking the 36 as well, and I
Yep.
should state Waffleberg is unconscious.
Mariah and Alekxander take 28.
Yo, can I just get blown
Now-
like straight fucking over here?
now 14 sounds better.
Yeah, Alekxander, you can have it. 20. Oh, no, wait. Because that only goes off... with rage, it only goes off slashing, piercing, or bludgeoning, if I recall.
I'm
Does it-
of the bear like you ticked.
Fair.
If it ain't psychic, I don't give no fucking shit.
Fair. So 28. just had to do mental arithmetics to work out what health some people run. Waffleberg. The
Yeah.
gator holding you blows up, obviously. It only had 22 health. The one holding Alekxander also blows up. Alekxander, you are dropped from grapple. Waffleberg is indeed down, though.
Yeah, Waffleberg's down. Waffleberg's just like up in the air and fucking collapses. Also, Wilhelm's on like, I think 1 health.
I was about to ask how much health Wilhelm was on.
Wilhelm. No, Wilhelm's gone. Wilhelm's actually completely gone. I will have to rebuild him. Sad. Oh well.
I never thought the first somewhat permanent player death of the party would be Wilhelm.
I know,
But
right?
here we are.
No, he's died. He's died before. This
Oh,
would
yeah.
not be the first. Yeah, this would not be the first time that Waffleberg has rebuilt Wilhelm.
Mariah, it's your turn.
Well, this has been interesting, so I'm gonna shoot this.
Go for it. That's a miss, but it's a hit as well. So,
Finally.
12, 14 damage.
Yeah.
Okay, I just had to work out in my head. I don't know why I'm struggling with maths today.
My bad.
It is their turn. Kuiper's getting 2 tail attacks. 1 from each. And they're also going to go ahead and bite Mariah and try and bite Alekxander. So let's do the one with Mariah first. Mariah, no. Kuiper with disadvantage.
That's a hit.
With disadvantage, Kuiper.
Nope. He's already taken damage.
He has 23. You've been slapped. You've been tail slapped. Okay. It's not that damaging. Take 13.
He's down.
Never mind that second part.
Go on.
Also, never mind the tail slap then, I guess, from the second one. Alekxander, 16.
Hey. Oh, right, no. So I'm a little zoned out. Yeah, that's a hit.
Oh no.
Have you ever raged so hard you've decreased someone's fucking attack roll? I'm a real with you, Lee. I'm dealing with this really well. I wouldn't worry too much about it.
Okay.
Bear Barbarian.
Speak for yourself.
Yeah, I am speaking for myself. You can get in the fucking fire that Waffleberg threw you in. Because, bitch, I just turned that fucking 13 into a 6. Currently, you can't even get a fucking miss out your sticks. Rhyming. Deal with it.
You are also grappled again, but I don't think that's too much of an issue for you.
That really is more their problem, because now I can't leave.
Yeah. And it is
Yeah,
your...
I feel like they would have learned from Waffleberg not to grapple.
I mean, yes, but on the other hand, you're now down.
Yeah, I'm down, but I killed 2 of them.
Speaking of, it's your turn, Alekxander. And if you're recklessing, that matters not much. Just go for your straight-up attacks.
Alekxander is actually going to switch weapon. Because
Oh.
if they're undead, I have a better weapon for dealing with them. The Redeemer is still a Redeemer, and it still does lots of fire damage to these bastards.
Fair.
Shit.
Well,
Oh dear.
I have exactly that. I should have dropped it.
Given that you are bitten by this thing already, I don't think it's even going to need to. I'm going to still make it roll to attack, but it's going to be with advantage.
Yeah, fair. I mean, it already has a.
You somehow slide between its teeth despite missing with your attack.
I still got my second attack, or are you using the
Yes.
other rule?
Yes, you do.
All right, let's try that again.
That
Yeah,
one
that'll
hits.
do.
Because I don't know,
I'm
I've
gonna-
never. I think I've done it before. I'm not getting the enjoyment out of. Did you roll on that one? Your turn ends. That just screws
That's
people
12
over.
slashing, 11 fire.
Okay, so 12 plus 11, 33, 23. What the fuck am I on about? 25 damage. Brain. Halves. 42 minus 25. Thank you. It's still up, but I... Yep, that's you done. Death save, please, Kuiper. I'm going to say both your Waffleberg are floating face up, so you're not drowning in this stuff. Oh my
Not
god,
yet.
that's 2 death saves. That's
Yep.
not 2 death saves, that's 2 fails. Oh. Did any of you remember to take potions?
Yeah, they're in Kuiper.
Oh no. Waffleberg death save. That's a fail. I can't wait for Dion and Ranna to get back next week and be like, okay, what happened?
So
Well,
you know how
yeah.
you said there would be content after we fought the island?
Oh my
Yeah.
god, Waffleberg and Moonman are going out. I'm sorry, Josh.
So what did we miss?
Oh, this is my fault, and I'm sorry.
So what did we miss? Not much, but here's your 2 new teammates.
You know, the usual. Waffleberg blew himself up.
Mariah, it's your turn. If you want to, on your turn, you can make me an investigation to see if you can get a portion of Kuiper to feed to him.
I'm so sorry, Josh.
It's all good.
Oh.
With advantage, because it's nice at least struggling. Go on, I'll allow this. Just purely because I feel like, oh my god.
I was hoping it was going to be like a nat one or something where I just fell.
That one.
Kuiper has no healing potions.
Never mind, we send those investigations then.
He does. I'm sorry, he does.
Mariah's just
Oh, he does.
gonna. Mariah's holding a funeral.
No, he has 2 left. I thought I was out.
I was about to say,
my
don't you
God.
make healing potions?
Yeah, no, I fabricate them with spell slots, but when I can use that to murk everything with magic missiles, which one am I going to choose?
You've got. Fair point. Fair point. The person who just blew up his party is not going to argue that.
Okay, so what level potions are these?
It's lesser.
Okay, lesser is 2d4 plus 2 if I recall.
Yeah. Fucking hell.
Get 5
Game wants me dead.
5 and get yourself back up.
Waffleberg! Waffleberg is still dying.
Oh. I'm going to say that's a bonus action to feed that to Kuiper, so feel free to take your shot
God.
still, Mariah.
Alright, I'll take the shot.
They both hit. Yeah. Which one were you shooting? The one to your right, I'm assuming?
Yeah. Woo!
You just line up a couple of shots as it's going to bite you again. And it just sears the inside of this thing until there are several holes poking out of its body as it just slumps over.
Tea. No, that's a joke because it's undead. Is it undead?
Yes.
So it's like gone off the.
Well, it's not undead now. It's now dead.
Would it be edible? Just curious.
Make me a survival check.
Oh my god. I'm rolling.
Oh,
At
God.
this point, I feel like everyone needs to be taking sanity checks.
Oh, trust me, that comes
My
later.
sanity is long gone.
That comes later. So,
I got an 8.
okay, thank you for telling me that. I was making a timestamp.
What? Why was you making a time
Oh,
stamp?
I don't know, but each time we talk, I'm extending the timestamp.
Rude.
Timestamp 0 to 3 hours in.
Did you just call
Yeah.
the GM through?
All I know is it's a good job that we did this combat, as it's taken us nicely up to 2 hours so far, roughly. Anyway, it's gator meat, it's cooked, but at the same time, it smells rotten. Maybe don't eat the rotten meat. At the very least, you think it'll give you a sore stomach. Something that you don't really want while you're out adventuring.
Well, I could use it after whilst I'm drunk, so and then I could get tied up and vomit everywhere again.
Please don't. Uh,
I want 10
You have discovered spell Ipecac.
Oh, that's that stuff that you take to vomit. I think.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
It took me a while then to remember that. I don't know why I remember that. Either way,
Because you don't need Ipecac to fail to keep stuff in your stomach.
no, I've got reflux to do that for me. Either way, it's the Croc's turn. The Croc still has Alekxander in the mouth. So it's going to get to Alekxander in a second. First of all, it's going to smack with the tail. Kuiper will have disadvantage because Kuiper is not taking damage. That is a miss with a 10, which is a very good job.
I was gonna cry if he just got up, screamed Waffleberg's name, and just got slapped back down again.
Just gets up. Waffleberg! Some say Kuiper's last words was waffle.
Some say Waffleberg's last words were just. Ah!
So, Mariah and Kuiper. You can see this thing.
We always knew that the death of Kuiper would be Waffleberg.
Yep.
To be fair, you could say that for all the party. Cause
Why
of
is
death,
Waffleberg-
you know what.
Why is Waffleberg still allowed in this party? Why does Alari Delris allow this?
Because he is this insane grandpa. So,
True.
you're going to see this thing rear up a bit with Alekxander still in the mouth. One hand still clutching the cage, and the other one will hover over Alekxander. Alekxander, make me a Constitution saving throw.
A Constitution saving throw. Alright. That's very generic. Yeah.
That is exactly a pass. As you see what seems to be like a glowing green energy coming from Alekxander, trying to be transferred into the cage, but Alekxander resists. You two can make me an Arcana if you wish. Alekxander, I'll let you roll an Arcana as well, given you were quite literally the subject of this. Okay. Mariah, not too sure. Kuiper, you'll know what it is. Let's see what Alekxander gets.
I was
A 3.
thinking. Oh,
So, you two not sure what happened. Alekxander, you just felt cold for a moment as it did that. Kuiper, it quite literally tried to rip the soul from Alekxander.
Now you see what I mean.
You're gonna have to try a little bit harder. I mean, geez, make me sweat a little. That's not sweat, is it? Oh god, it might be.
Well, it's your turn.
Right, I
Little
really
sweat.
dropped the
Anyway.
fucking thing last time. Where is it? Right. Ah! No, my Mr. Nice, Alekxander. Full fucking force.
That one.
It's a miss.
Oh, the gods have given me the extra attack. Not that it fucking helps me! You would be surprising how difficult it is to impale something from the inside. Mostly because my arm is not on the inside, and I need 2 of them to use this weapon properly.
Kuiper.
I'm having a good time, by the way. I mean, fighting the island, it's certainly been interesting so far. I kind of wish the seating was a bit more comfortable and with less tongues up my ass.
Waffleberg's still down, yes?
Why is Waffleberg on fire?
Yes, but it would probably be more beneficial to focus on Crackalith because I'm only at 1 failure, so I'll be okay.
Nat 1 would like to know your location. If you say so.
Go for it.
I will.
Me too, for all you need to do is put this thing down. You can try and race to save it him.
Yeah, like once
Okay.
combat's ending, I don't have to make death saves anymore, so.
He'll just raise his head from the mud and just, Sacred Flame? Ignore the Radiant Force damage.
Okay, so it needs to make a dex save or else it's taking 10 damage.
Yep. Well.
Well, that's no
Yeah.
damage.
He just puts his head back down. No.
Waffleberg time! We're okay. We're okay. Last time this happened, I had 2 failures, 3 successes.
I had a heart
Waffleberg's
attack because that
fine.
looked like a 1 for a second for me.
Waffleberg is fine. He is immortal. He can't die. It's okay. His madness will live on.
Mariah,
Yes.
your turn. Oh,
There you go. I'll put you out of your misery.
yes, you have put it out the misery.
Good.
And yeah, that would have taken both those shots to do with that damage. So, yes. The 4 crocolists are dead. Alekxander, you're dropped.
Oh.
Ju-
Help him first.
Lay on hands.
What? Where am I?
You're dead.
Just Waffleberg just. I'm dead.
We're all dead.
Hell yeah! Wait, what?
I don't know. Someone
Wait,
who can
wait.
be explaining anything to Waffleberg. You can try.
Waffleberg, what ungodly concoction did you create?
I didn't create it. I still had it from the. The thing
You used
swallowed.
one of singed explosives in the middle of all of us.
I literally give him. I'm going to give him 1 hit point and just wait to see if anyone else has a more effective way of healing him before I give him more.
Waffleberg has an effective way of healing. He does have healing. He just needs the one. But Waffleberg's just like, I was being eaten, couldn't do much, and so we dropped it in. Look, I thought that super powerful gator skin would be enough to stop the bombs. Okay, science is a combination of experimentation and seeing where shit goes, and happy accidents. I killed 2 of them. I mean, I almost killed myself, but that's nothing new.
There's
worry.
5 of us here that could have helped.
My mind's
Kuiper, I'm not being funny, Kuiper, but it is going to be a day of extremes. We are on an island full of undead. At the end of the day, there's going to be a couple of interesting moments. You're going to have to get used to taking a few, even if it is from teammates.
my
Oh,
mind,
yeah.
I will discuss this later if we are still alive.
my mind's just gone to the idea now. It's like Waffleberg's going. Ah yes, no, Waffleberg has plan to heal. Sets up temporary bed, sets his respawn point, shoots self in head, respawns with full health just to pick up his items, grounded style.
Yeah, that's basically what he's gonna do. No, Waffleberg is going to go ahead and just take one of the syringes from his mechanical arm and just inject himself with some good old fashioned.
Do we have time for a small rest? I need to sort out this burn now.
You've got time for a small rest, but if you're taking a small rest, I am going to say, Alekxander, roll me a d20.
Oh? Oh, whoa. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh.
Isn't it a good job I said I'm not accepting doubles? Because that would have been 4 more of these crocodiles. You can re-roll that. Yes, that works. Okay, and this works quite nicely. So, you have a short rest. Roll anyone who has hit dice, which should be all of you. You can roll them to get some HP back. And as this is happening, Alekxander, I'm going to need to ask of you odds or evens.
Evens. Possibly even Stevens.
Okay,
Good lord.
this is just to see which one you saw. So, as you're all resting, just getting your head, just tending to your wounds, just sorting yourselves out, making sure that none of you die again. Something catches just the corner of your eye, off in the distance, Alekxander. Just a shape in the sky. At first, it doesn't seem to suspect, until you realise how far away it is and still looks quite large. As you see, am I on the right layer? I am. This thing flying in the distance.
Do I recognize it?
You know it to be a dragon.
Is it the one with what did I call him? The poignant dragoon on top of it that I must punch?
It is not, no.
Then I'm not interested. It seems to be giving out weapons for free. Why?
I will allow. If you pointed this out to everyone else, this thing.
Yes.
I will allow Waffleberg a history check. Kuiper can make one as well. You two are the oldest beings of the party.
Okay.
That's a 20.
You both get this. Just from the look of this dragon, you've not really seen too many like this around. Then you realise why. This is the undead version of a Camouflage Dragon. Basically a dragon from the same lands as Viego came from himself. You assume why it's got loads of weapons is because, quite literally, that's how much it took to take this thing down in life.
Well, that's just great.
Hmm.
If I just eliminate that and take you back to this map, I can ping to show you that you see it roughly, even though it'll be showing in the darkness, from this direction.
I don't see it.
Did I?
Straight above.
Basically, do you see where the Drowned Ports text is?
Oh, yeah.
Just to the right of it. You see it circling the mountains of that direction.
After that, if we just make it to the escape button, we're sorted.
It's why I've also got... Hang on. I'll just show this anyway because it's funny. It's why I've also got this hidden, because technically here it's saying this stuff. I'm like, there is no vendor on this island. There is no rumor monger on this island. You're not having a teleporting network. You're not having a shrine.
Woo,
There-
teleporter!
You're technically on the rest point. And also activate Windows. Go to settings for activate Windows.
Someone say lore.
Quick, get Necrit here. Actually, no, to be fair, Necrit will be on this island somewhere.
Yeah, he's canon now
Yeah.
on the Shadowlands. So
Anyway,
Well,
you get
if
your
there is
rest-
going to be lots of powerful creatures like that, we should minimize the amount of encounters we deal with while we make our way to the Varago? Oh, I'm getting there.
Diego,
Before we get to the V-named man.
there's like 7 people with V names. It's, you know what? Just call him the asshole.
But they're all assholes. But okay.
Yes, but he's king asshole.
Do we actually have any other specific targets while we are here? I know
Yes, the Jade Orb. That's why we're here. They're going to the orb, right?
you were
are we
told
doing?
to hunt down Fresh while you're here. Because if
Oh yeah, we're
anyone's
hunting
going to be,
Thresh.
if anyone's going to be plotting stuff with that orb, it's going to be Fresh.
Alright. So that gives us Fresh and Viego, yes? I
Yes.
also will inform you that if I see the bitch, I will go for her. You know who I'm bloody talking about.
Wait, which bitch?
The bitch. There is no way you've forgotten who the fuck I'm talking about.
Vex should not be here.
Oh, yeah, no. I don't think she's undead. I think she just works with him because she's super depressed. But I don't think she's undead. Also, I think she's a Yordle.
Right, well, I'm going to be honest, I'm not sure how this pertains to whether she's here or not.
I just think, in just the mass of the showing up, she can piss right back off into the darkness. Yeah, scoot off into the darkness, bitch.
Regardless, I just thought I would inform you that I do have... I do have my own targets I'd like to put sword in. It's
Hey,
just
that's-
one.
That's okay. I tend to use you for tracking anyway. You start pulling nearby, so we're good.
Yep. So after you've had your short rest, let me just quickly check something, because if I recall right, indeed, Kuiper, roll me a 1d8.
1d8.
To be fair, I don't think it matters too much. I think you only used 1 charge of it anyway. But get 5 charges back on that thing to
Oh
a
no, it's
maximum of 8.
on long rest.
No, short rest.
That's not okay.
It's like they've made these things for this situation. Because if you only had 8 charges of that to do for this entire island,
I'd be fine with that.
Technically, I believe, that I'm in massive fucking pain.
oh, it should also have been noted as well that despite the fact that you have Pebble with you still, its little aura of keeping spirits and that lot away doesn't seem to work on the Shadow Isles. If anything, all it's doing is making sure you're not quite literally just getting your souls pulled out of you straight away. But yes, after your short rest, you pack up your stuff to get ready to carry on down the pathway. And given I don't want to go too far ahead without the others, and given we have been recording for 2 hours 10, I feel like that's a good place to call it for there.
Coolio.
So yes, you are now on the Shadow Wells. You've had a taste of what things are like here. You've had a little test out of your new weapons. We almost had 2 deaths.
Shadow Owl sure as hell has a lot of ore.
Wait until you meet the Soul Gorger.
We've already met Potoo, we don't need to.
Wow.
Even with her not being here, I feel like I'm seeing the text. Ranna will remember that. But yes. Thank you everyone for tuning in, and we'll see you next time on Dark Tides of Runeterra. I almost said Devil Darlings, I'm not going to lie. It almost worked, Santa. It almost worked.
I love it.
I don't.
Tonight on Bottom Terror. Waffleberg becomes a tactical nuke.
Always. Has the recording stopped?
It has right around now.